Okay, I'm going to show you really quickly how I assemble my ferro rods using a blank and then add a duct tape and wax paper knob on the end of it. So what you're going to need is just some 1-inch duct tape. I like the high-vis duct tape. You can use any type of 1-inch duct tape. And then these are the rods that I use. I just buy these from FiveCoil when they get them in stock. And these are just our metal Firesteel blanks from Tribacher Industry, the Austrian type. So the harder Swedish steel. So you're going to need one rod, and then you're going to need wax paper. You can cut them into individual strips. Sometimes it's a little easier just to, you've got your roll of wax paper, just kind of fold the end over, and that kind of gives you a straight edge that you can cut. So when you add it to the tape, the side that sticks to the tape will not come off, but then you've got the other piece that you'll be able to rip off and use to help ignite the duct tape. And then all you do is take your tape like this, find the edge, and then just add it to your Firesteel, and just as you're wrapping, make sure that it's nice and tight and uniform so that it looks something like this. Just wrap it around almost to where you have one full wrap, and then you're just gonna lay this out, and you're gonna add very carefully your your wax paper onto the tape. You're just gonna lay it in like this. Okay, so again, the piece that sticks to the tape will not come off, and then the other piece will just fold open like that, and this is the piece that you will rip off when you undo your tape. So just make sure that that's flat, and then you just start wrapping it very tightly like this. Make sure that it's nice and tight as you wrap it. Doesn't take too long. You can knock one of these out fairly simple. And you can make the knob as thick as you want, or, you know, add a few of these. I know in the video that I did when I showed how this works for lighting the duct tape, I actually ripped the whole length of tape, the full length of a piece of the wax paper, the full length, which is about 12 or 13 inches, I think. You don't need to use that much. You could actually take your knife and just, as you're undoing the tape off of your rod, is just use half of the amount if you wanted to. But that's what you do. So I'm just gonna give me some more tape and keep wrapping like this. Okay. So it starts to look something like this. You can see I am really rushing this one, and the tape is kind of going up over the end of the Firesteel. I really like to try to keep them as level as possible. So like on this one, you can see that the rod is actually a little bit slightly higher than the duct tape. This one, it's actually recessed down a little bit, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's just because I'm really OCD about having things perfect, but you don't really need to get this perfect because that's just how it is. So we'll get another piece of duct tape. Sometimes if you have something to kind of like you can get like a piece of wood or something and just put it in the end of the tape roll so that it doesn't keep falling over on you, because the 1-inch stuff doesn't stand up very good. And then we're just going to go ahead and add the other piece to the tape. Pull it up, make sure that, oh, I've got it backwards. Let me try that again. Sticky, sticky stuff. Okay, turn it around. There we go. Not like it really matters, but again, I just like everything to look and be the same, whether the flap of the wax paper opens to the left or to the right. Again, it doesn't really matter. And we're just going to go ahead and fit that on the tape as centered as possible. Again, the tape's 1 inch, and this wax paper is approximately 1/2 inch wide when folded over and doubled. Okay, so you don't want it to be as wide as the tape or you won't be able to roll it and have it stick. Okay, so I'm just going to try to get this back down a little bit. Okay. Just like that. Make sure I'm still in frame. Sorry, sometimes I do these videos and I have a really hard time staying in frame. Those of you that do videos, you know how that can be sometimes. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that's how you do it. I'm probably going to actually undo this and make sure that it's a little bit level on the top. That's really bothering me. But that's how you do it. It's really not that hard. It's a great way to add a little knob to your Firesteel blank, to add some waxed paper in the rod so that, like, when you undo the rod, you know, you've got your paper all ready to go, like on this one right here. Okay, and yeah, pretty simple little hack. I'm just going to go ahead and put that back on and wrap this up and re-stick it on this one. I'm going to be dropping one of these in the post for a buddy so that he can try out one of these R metal rods. I think he's really going to like it. Again, you can do this with any rod. I like the Austrian rods probably a little bit better than Chinese because it gives you more control and you can get sparks with very detailed pushes against the rod. Sometimes the Chinese ones, you really are so soft that you can't do that, but you can do this with any type of a blank. The Chinese rods work just fine too, and then you can add the tape and the wax paper. So anyways, that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, sorry I'm back. I had to get off camera. Having it really sloppy was really bothering me, so I wanted to stop working over the camera, turn it off. I actually undid everything, tidied it up so that it's nice and flush, and that is the final product. So you can see this is where your wax paper is, and then this is your tape. The one thing that I will tell you is this is really only good to use as an accelerant and a flame extender, because where one side of the wax paper sticks permanently to the duct tape, you really can't use the duct tape for like repairing gear or other things where you would need the entire sticky surface of the duct tape. So when you're wrapping it without the wax paper, you could do that. You could use the tape for more than just an accelerant and flame extender. But when you're adding the wax paper to it, in order to allow you to use this as a fire starter without needing to process it down and expose the threads and all of that pain in the butt process to get duct tape to catch a spark, you just kind of have to say, okay, yeah, I'm just going to use that as a flame accelerant and extender and call it good. So there you go. Okay, for reals, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. Please like and subscribe. Please leave your comments if you have anything that you'd like to say. And until the next video, we'll talk to you later.